Hey guys, I'm Bella with Arc El Paso, and I'm here with Daniela Labinoti. She's a lawyer right here in El Paso, and she's going to give us some legal advice. So today we're talking copyrights and patents. If you're an inventor or maybe someone who has a music career, how do you set up that copyright or patent so people can't steal your ideas?
Okay, so anytime you have an original work like music, you create something, automatic there is a copyright. However, to make it legal, you have to register. So I always recommend that people hire an attorney to make sure that copyright is registered, because just because you have a copyright, that doesn't mean that you have legal rights to it. So you have to file it to make it legal. Now, patent is a little bit different and way more complicated. Patent has to deal with like an invention, meaning you're saying this is my invention, so I need to patent it to make sure no one else takes or steals my invention. So for that, you have to go through like this whole application with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. You have to hire a patent lawyer. You have to do it as soon as possible because you don't want someone else to steal that idea. So those are the things someone needs to take, steps immediately to make sure it's registered properly and it's filed if it's a patent. There is a defense to use of copyright or patent if it's for fair use. And so a lot of times people have had that question, well, what's a fair use? Now, if you use it for non-profit, so let's say there is a song where I want to have a PowerPoint presentation in trial, and I want to play to the jury, like slides, but then I want to use someone's music or someone's, movie clips. I can do that because it's for educational purposes. It's not for a profit. Okay. You see, so there are ways you can use certain materials that might be copyrighted or, they have a patent as for fair use. But if you're going to try to make money out of it, you can't.
Like a monetized YouTube video, you can't put someone's whole song under the bottom of it.
Exactly.
Okay, and great minds do think alike. What happens if two people at very similar times invent something very similar and try to get patents at pretty much the same time?
Oh, that's a hard question. So I think that's where lawyers get involved, and evidence and people testimony, like who really had the first idea, who came up with it. So that's where patent litigation starts, and the judges have to decide. And unfortunately, some of them are filed in federal court, so the judges have to rule based on the evidence, the witnesses, the testimony, who did what at what time, who really is the one who should have the patent.
So, all right guys, so if you're an artist or an inventor, leave the paperwork to the lawyers. Hire a lawyer if you're getting a patent or a copyright claim. Arc El Paso asks Daniela Labinoti these questions every single week, so you guys can tune in next week to see what else we've asked her. Arc El Paso will be right back after this break.